All right, there we go. All right, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Coffee and Art in the Morning. I'm Dee Dee, and per Monday mornings for the 12-week duration, we will do a short little video on the file folder fodder project. And somebody on YouTube did ask me about hashtagging that, and I think some of y'all already do FFF, and it has a 3 for week 3, FFF, and a week in number, hashtag 4. So if y'all want to do that to indicate which file folder you're showing or working on or posting on Facebook or Twitter or Instagram or whatever, feel free. I'm not going to go through all the folders we have, but this is week 5. And I'll just show you the ones, the covers. And again, remember, I'm not really decorating my folders very much because Packer Dye is has been coerced. I mean, asked politely to do the decorating for the folders. So y'all make sure and check out Packer Dye. I will put a link in my description box um, for her YouTube channel. And some weeks she's posting videos, and sometimes she's just showing the pictures, and she might be showing them also on the videos because she does them in multiple parts. So if y'all have any questions, put them in caps, and yeah, and I will I want to put that in my main show today too, Christy, when I get to that. Okay, so anyway, let me just show you I think I still have them in order here. Let me show you real quick just the topics of the last 4 weeks. Week 1, we had nature. Week 2, we had animals. Week 3, we had people. It's under there. Last week, we had places as opposed to travel. We're going to have a travel one, but this one is places. So, week 5, today we are starting. Let me set those on the floor. This is food. So, and y'all know I keep these here for focus purposes, from camera focus purposes. Ignore all this. This is when I do my color pencil work. So, week 5 is food. So we'll go through this real quick, and then we'll save this recording, and then we'll start the regular Monday show. So thanks everybody for being here. If I didn't say good morning to you, I'll try to catch you on the after this recording. So week 5 is food, and again, what we're doing is file, folder, fodder. So it's just little bits and lists and ideas and things you want to remember or collect or share or give or trade. Any just little bits of fodder that you want to kind of keep in mind or collect. Now, again, you could stamp this whole thing up with your food stamps if you have some. I'm not a foodie, people. I am not a foodie, so please forgive me. Christy. Uh, yeah, we love Packer Dye too. Yeah, Christy's a foodie. Anyway, but I'm not. So I'm just going to show you some of the things that I kind of collect or associate with food, things you can collect, things you can list, and things like that. So on the front, I had these straws. They're used for different craft things. I just flattened out a couple straws and just put a little decoration. You could put anything you want on it. And so I just have got a little tie here. So anyway, what you can do is, if you have washi tape, if you have rubber stamps, acrylic stamps, anything like that you just want to remember that you have those. So if I had any kind of food sets, I might have some. I can't say I don't have any, but if you just want to remember that you have those, you want to remember, oh yeah, I got some food, some washi tape with some fruit on it or something. And you always seem to forget that you have those things. This is what this is extra helpful for. When you go to create something, no matter what your medium, whether it's mixed media, scrapbooking, art journaling, just drawing, sketching, doodling, you always seem to forget, I do, if I don't have it written down, and this is just a better way to collect it and show what you have to remind yourself to be inspired by that topic. Okay. Yes, I know chocolate needs to be. I actually do have some scrapbook paper snips left, Janet, of some chocolate. I have to find that though. That will go in here. Okay. So let me just show you. So this is what we collect or what I put together for the food one. I decorated the bottom here with just bits of coupons. Okay, leftover coupons. It's just whatever. I didn't even really care. I got some cereal, some yogurt, some, multigrain. I even got a hamburger. I mean, just whatever. All right. And the topics are make, find, have, and give. Give, share, that kind of thing. Anything you want to either give, share, or has been given to you, that's kind of in here. So let me just quickly go through it. Again, if you've not watched any of the previous shows, this is week 5. There's 12 weeks altogether. But always remember, guys, feel free to make your own. Feel free to make your own topic. I use holidays as an example because I'm not doing a holiday one. But if you are Christmas and gift giving would be perfect for this. You could start that one now and carry it with you where you have your Christmas receipts, your Christmas list, gift giving, who's going to get what, when, holiday parties, the food, anything like that. You could make a special one just for Christmas. So, it doesn't have to be just the ones I'm telling you to, every week. Feel free to make your own. Okay, and then if you happen to make one that we end up doing in a couple of weeks, well, then got a head start. And don't feel like you have to do all the ones that we're doing. If I'm not, I probably would not have done a food one if I didn't think it would have been really interesting for a lot of other people. But so do what is more associated with your life and what you do. Janet will be making a whole one on sock monkeys and a whole one on chocolate. Hey, Lisa, anybody else popping in? Okay, so let me just kind of go through what I have here. Okay, so for make, and I got to say, this one is not as full and packed with things as the other file folders are. Because like I said, guys, I am not a foodie. I rarely go out to eat. I mean, Hubster and I's date night is Waffle House. Let me just say that right up front. We love the Waffle House. Don't email me. Okay, so here's a couple things that you could do. All right, specialty things. I put it on a little brown paper bag, so that you could put in here any kind of like if you have specialty drinks. This could be a specialty, foods you want to try. If you pick up some little coupons or recipe things that have specialty items that you would normally not either eat, make, or buy, you could put that notation in here. I got a couple things here like recipe card sketches. Now, I have made a recipe book because my mom gave me a bunch of her recipes, but I made a book out of it. But you could do recipe card or recipe book sketches, just little ideas that you would want to put. Now, I just quickly doodled these down. You could obviously take more time, but it would be a way for you to just collect little sketches of food or things that you would want to put on a recipe card or book, okay? A bucket list, again, I love having the little tags for your bucket list. Now, this could be restaurants you want to go to. It could be recipes you want to try, foods you want to try. If you've never had kiwi, then make a kiwi tag. Draw a little kiwi on there, something like that. But a little bucket list with tags. This could be a little folder. We've done the little folders and the little other things, booklets and stuff like that. So I just went ahead and just did that for food. So anyway, that's things I've made or will make, like sketches, recipe cards, and things like that. Next is find. These are all different kinds of wrappers, okay? Or like you might have a cake doily, wrappers. I even put I have a plastic bag for wrappers, labels, like if you have wine labels or any kind of labels, doesn't have to be, I'm just using that as an example. And there's a ton of these. Now, I don't have a lot of these different kinds of paper cup cupcake wrappers. But there's a ton of pretty ones out there. So if you just, want to collect some of those, wrappers can go in a little bag. Labels. You can have your receipts for restaurants. I just had this little receipt card, but I wanted to show you to keep, that's a good thing to keep receipts. You can keep receipts in the little food bags, the little candy bags or whatever. So keep your receipts. I put that under fine. Have are some things that I just have that are food related, like stickers. So I have a little bit of a file folder here. So in here I have all kinds of food related stickers. Okay, I already had these, so I put it in the have pile, but there's all kinds of little food stickers. And if you're doing any kind of the Fobonichis or your Adorables or anything like that, then you know that these stickers are around, and they're also good to have for those kinds of notebooks that you might keep. I barely do a Fobonichi for the birthday list. I have Adorables, but it's not for maintaining any kind of scheduling. But if you do, you go out to eat a lot, you work and you eat out a lot, that's a good place. You could use those receipts that you save to collage, matte medium down into your art journals, all kinds of things. But the thing is when you keep a few little bits like this, when you keep a little bit of fodder like this, hey Jean, when you keep a little bit of fodder like this, it sparks ideas and inspiration for all kinds of other projects. Here's just a couple of Project Life cards that have lines on them. These kind of things are good to have in any of these to write lists down with. Okay, then in Give, we do napkin exchanges. Here's one with coffee beans. This one just looked like a picnic or something. You could have places, you could have a list of places that you want to have picnics. Okay, all kinds of ideas like that. Here's a little list of herbs. If you want to start an herb garden, you want to start any kind of garden, this could be a place for you to gather that information, to gather that inspiration. And then here I have a little thing for magazine recipes, just a little folder. You could put you could make one of these for recipe cards, or you could just, anytime you have a magazine that you're like getting rid of the magazine, or someone gives you a magazine recipe, throw it in here until you can get to transferring it over into your official recipe box or book. So there's just some ideas, guys, for some of the things to collect and do with food. That's the week 5 for, if you want to hashtag it FFF5. Yeah, and make sure and check out Packer Dye. She has her videos are so creative and in-depth and beautiful that they're usually in 2 to 3 parts, and sometimes not all in the same day. So, but anything you watch with Packer Dye is going to inspire you, whether it's for food or anything. So y'all check her out too. All right, so any questions, guys? That's pretty much what I've done for the food one, and I just had this little old basic gray tag that I found in my stash of, fodder. So I just thought that would be a good one just to tie on. It kind of, I just like the little check ribbon. So, make sure you check out your stash of stamps, ribbons, paper, your ephemera, your doodads, your, fodder. Just check out your fodder. Hey, Packer Dye, didn't see you come in. Hi, Joe. Anybody else? So let me go ahead and stop this recording. If there's no questions or anything, make sure, and I will put a link to Packer Dye's YouTube channel. But she's also on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. So check out Packer Dye and check out all her photos of her file folder. Like I said, I'm leaving mine pretty much plain and asking politely for Packer Dye to do the bulk of the decorating for the themes. Okay, so let me go ahead and stop this, guys, and we will be right back.